Good morning, Toronto. So what's in store for us on this Monday? Well, sunrise this morning is at 7:21. A little bit dark outdoors right now, of course, but you're going to be off into the sunshine. Also, some breezy winds. Right now, we have winds currently sitting at a southwesterly flow at about 17 kilometers per hour. They'll go to northwesterlies to about 20. So temperatures right now, we sit at -7. Let's factor some winds in and dress you at a wind chill around -13 this morning. That's what you need to prepare for. -14 into Hamilton, the wind chill. -16 is your wind chill into London. Good morning to you. -10 through Toronto. -6 in Kingston, a little bit lighter winds, and -15 in through Ottawa. Good news is nothing really to worry about. Mainly clear skies for today. And really, as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, there's really no snow in sight as well. Daytime highs that you're going to see over the next few. Today, daytime high is going to be right around, this is the wrong one, actually. I don't know where this one loaded, but daytime high is right around -3. So we'll keep a look at that. So I'll let you know that today we'll see a temperature right around -3. Tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures go to about -4. Then as we work our way into Wednesday, that daytime high is going to go above that freezing mark. Thursday, prepare for some rain. Thursday's high could be close to 7 degrees. Carrie, over to you.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to it. Right now, we're not doing too badly. Major routes are gradually filling in. We do have troubles in the Mississauga area. Here, Ontario, that is closed off in both directions between Dundas and Hillcrest. That's all for a police investigation. And as well, in town, a sinkhole northbound on Dufferin approaching DuPont. Left lane closed there. Let's have a look at some drive times right now. We can see how the major routes are filling in, at least some of them right now. Southbound 410. Just gradually building from Mayfield down to the 401. Eastbound QEW still looking pretty good from Guelph line over to Bronte, and the westbound 401, definitely one of the busier routes that we're looking at right now. We did have some earlier issues at the 404, so still a bit of a leftover backup because of those earlier problems. All right, I'll send it back to you, Melanie.
Well, we are expecting to hear an update from Mississauga Fire later on this morning about that massive explosion at a plaza on Huron, Ontario that injured 5 people. Our Tammy Sutherland is live at the scene right now with what we know so far, Tammy, and we can see the closure still exists behind you.
Yeah, Huron, Ontario is still closed in both directions between Dundas and Hillcrest this hour. And that update that you mentioned, Mississauga fire officials tell me that that will happen sometime after 8 o'clock. And as you can see, it is still a very active scene here behind us in terms of the closure itself. And of course, when you take a look at the fire apparatus that are still here on scene, there was one that was pouring water on one of the buildings itself, but that has stopped now. The fire appears to be out. But of course, the part of that plaza that was leveled yesterday is still in rubble on the ground here. It was yesterday morning at about 7:30 when this explosion went off. A cause still not determined at this point, but at least 3 people were injured. All 3 expected to survive and be okay. But now, of course, we're looking into the investigation, and that's where we're hoping to get some more information when it comes to this update later on this morning. As for the closure, this closure here on Huron, Ontario will remain in place throughout the morning and likely longer. We'll wait for an update again to get some more information on that. Also, right next door is TL Kennedy Secondary School. That remains closed today as this investigation continues. Of course, we'll bring you that update when it comes. As soon as it's after 8 o'clock sometime, we'll bring that to you live here on BT. I'll send it back to you for now, Mel.
Tammy, thank you for that update. Let's get to Team Canada now, securing its first gold medal of the 2018 Olympic Games. The figure skating team right to the top of the podium after a landslide win. So Patrick Chan started the competition off with a heartwarming skate to the song Hallelujah. It was Gabrielle Daleman who sealed the deal, though, bringing the Canucks to #1 before Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer even got on the ice. The couple went on to win the dance competition. In the end, Canada scoring 73, followed by the Olympic athletes from Russia at 66, the U.S. at 62. As well, despite a serious crash in training last week, Laurie Blouin is taking home a silver medal in the women's slope-style snowboard. Blouin flipped her way to the middle of the podium. She was sporting a black eye, though. You may remember she went to hospital after she took a tumble on a practice run on Friday, but she was cleared by her doctor. This is her first Olympic medal. Okay, so let's have a look at the tallies right now. So far, Canada, 1 gold, 4 silver, and 1 bronze. Now, that actually puts us in 5th place out of all of the competing countries. The leaderboard is ranked on the number of gold medals, so it sees Germany with 3, Netherlands, the U.S. both with 2, and Norway has 1. If you look at all the medals total, we're number 2, but we got to look at this one, the number of golds sitting at number 5. Well, the Kremlin calling for a full investigation into the cause of a Russian plane crash yesterday that killed all 71 people on board, including 3 children. The aircraft had just taken off from Moscow airport when it disappeared from the radar. The data recorders were recovered yesterday from the kilometer-long debris field about 40 kilometers from the airport. Russian President Vladimir Putin has offered his deep condolences to all those who lost relatives and friends in the disaster. Investigators will be reviewing if weather played a role.